Hey everybody, welcome back to the Fish Tank. My name is BadasFish80 and today we're going to be looking at some more Minion Masters on mobile. Now if you've been following the channel you'll know we've done some videos in the past. It's been a little while, so there's been some new stuff added to the mobile. So just to clarify, if you're slightly out of the loop when it comes to the stuff on the phone, we are currently in an open beta on Android, and it's only available in specific countries. So if you have an Android device and you're in one of the countries, check the description, we'll have a full list. You can check it out and see what you think. Join the beta Discord, get involved in helping develop this product, give your feedback, report any bugs you find, etc. Now every time they do a patch, there's a bunch of new countries added, so we have that to talk about as well. So in the previous patch, they added the facility to add friends. And basically what happens is when you log in, it asks you to create an account. So you'll create an account on the Beta Dwarf server, and that's going to be your account that's going to be linked to all your devices eventually. So when you log in on Steam, it gets that account data. When you log in on your phone, it gets that account data. When you log in on your Xbox, it gets that account data. So that's going to be the central account for all of the crossplay when it eventually is launched. Another thing that they added in the previous patch, which is something that I'm sure a lot of people will be interested in, is the Claim All button. So you can use there's a Claim All button to instantly gain all rewards you'd get from Battle Pass, purchases, ranked rewards, etc. So I know that's a real quality of life thing that people will love to see. Now, let's talk about the current patch. If you're interested in the actual patch number, it's version 1.55.719.50105. And in this patch, they have added Premade as a game mode. They've added Practice as a game mode. They've added a year's worth of cards and balance changes. Because obviously the game version that's running on the phone is an older version of the game. So they're bringing that up to date, and eventually it's going to be up to date with all the other platforms. There's also a replay feature, so you can now watch replays of your games. Shards can now be converted with rubies. Coupon redemption feature added. And, as always, a ton of bug fixes. Now, I did allude to the fact they've added a bunch more countries. So, again, check down in the description to see all of those. Some of them that stand out. Germany's on there now. France is on there now. Spain is on there now. Some big countries in Europe. If I didn't mention your country, don't worry. It doesn't mean I hate you. We're just picking out a couple there from the link. Okay, so let's get into this. We're going to jump in. So, this is the game, as before, running on my phone. I'm using a Samsung Galaxy S21, and the game is running beautifully on that. We are running, if we check here at the settings, we are running Ultra settings. You can see that on the right hand side. Now, we're not going to go through all the details here because we've covered them in previous videos, so check those out if you want to see those. But some of the things that we want to highlight. So firstly here, settings. On the left hand side, replays. And here we've got a list of replays. Click on them, go into the game, and you can enjoy the game again. So that's a nice new feature. Now, we spoke about being able to add friends. So when I first logged in, when they added friends, it asked me to create an account. So I have an account. So now I can add friends. So for example here, we're going to do a test game to test out Premades. Planky is very helpfully and generously going to join us with that. So I've already got Anno on there as a friend. So let's go through the add friend procedure here. So enter player tag. So let me press the correct button. Now, let's have a look. So we've got Planky, and we've got a hashtag, and we've got 5757. Okay, so let's send a request. The request has been sent, so hopefully Planky is standing by and ready to receive that request. Should get a notification on his screen to pop up. There we go. Planky says he's offline, but at least he's there and he has received it. Now, so they've added some game modes as we spoke about earlier. So if we click on the button here, the orange button, bottom left, middle left, here we go. See all the game modes. So we can see they're not fully available. So adventures, draft, etc. are not there. But we've got solo, we've got ranked, So team ranked is randoms, when you play with a random partner, and pre-made ranked is where you play with a friend. Additionally here they've added practice, and you've got solo and team practice. So let's, without any further ado, let's see if we can get a pre-made game going. So we select pre-made here, team pre-made ranked, boom. Now we have our lobby. Now it's saying Planky's offline, so let's see what happens. We'll just tell him on Discord so we know what's going on. Okay, there we go. Planky still showing offline. We'll just report that as a little bug. But it looks like we're both in the lobby. So you can see my deck here. A little Milloween deck. And again, we can see Planky's deck here. He's got a little Valorian deck. Now, as we spoke about earlier, this is running an older version of the game. So if you see cards that are not acting in the way that you expect them to, then that's just because it's an older version of the game. So let's ready up. I'm ready. Planky's ready. Hopefully we can dive in. So here we go. We're loading into our first covered pre-made game. Now I should think I'm a very low level, so we'll probably be playing against some bots. Let's find out. So here we go. Bad as Fish 80, Planky against a couple of very interestingly named bots. So we'll just give us there's a little pause here while everyone loads in. So you've got to remember everybody has a lot of different hardware. Just to remind you, I am on the Samsung Galaxy S21. We're running ultra settings. We are currently getting an average 30 FPS. And certainly for me, it feels like it runs very smoothly. Now here we go. We are into the game. So you see my cards, my hand, bottom left, and then Planky's slightly more to the middle. Right, get a Colossus down, get a bit of a push going there. We got the Boom Buggy, Colossus coming from the tanking position. Now, as we've seen before, you can either click a card and then click on the screen where you want it, or you can click and drag it, whatever is more comfortable for you. That confused me there because my stun lancers seem to magically appear, but they were Planky's. Okay, so we've got a heal coming in down here at the bottom. So we are Valorian and Milloween. We're playing against Stormbringer and Mordor. Got a nice little push going at the bottom there. We've got some good DPS, range DPS with the Boom Buggy, and of course we've got a lot of tank in the form of the big green guy, the Colossus. We're already starting to get a lot of pressure on here. We've taken out a Tombstone, and we shall keep on pushing. It's always nice when you do these test matches if you don't mess up too much. I know you probably wish that was not the case, but from my point of view, I prefer to not play too badly. But here we go, we've got a massive push going on. This is clearly going to finish out the match immediately. Get absolutely shredded, 1 minute and 30 seconds. Wow. That is not much gameplay. Maybe we'll do a second game. Give you guys a bit more insight into the gameplay, because that was very quick indeed. I'm certainly low level in this, so we are getting matched up against bots at the moment. But of course, as the more and more people get involved, then more and more the less bots that you will come up against. Okay, so we got a little bit here to claim. Oh, the claim all button was down there on the bottom right. You didn't see it because it was behind my face, but there was a claim all button down there at the bottom right. So that's going to be a real nice thing that people have been asking for a long time. And just to go over these screens, we've been over them before in previous videos, but we've just show our progress on our profile level, our rank, and our battle pass. Okay, so go back into the lobby here. I'm going to ready up. Teammates need to have different masters. Okay, Planky seems to be changing his deck. Okay, so let's go try to get into a second game. So far it's been relatively seamless, no issues at all. We added Planky as a friend, we jumped into a lobby, we got in a game super quick. Now if I think about how this the mobile version was just a few patches ago, it's come on leaps and bounds since then. lots more features, and every time they add a patch, there's a bunch more features, more countries allowing more people to get involved. And of course, the ultimate goal is to have Minion Masters 2.0, which is going to be the version that has the full crossplay. So you can share your account on all of your different devices, play the game wherever you are with all of your account goodies, play it on the phone while you're on the way to work, on the train, play it on your console, play it on your PC. And the experience should be ideally the same across all of those. So that's exciting to see. Now that's the ultimate goal. Currently we are just in it's an open beta in certain countries, but the account is separate to everything else. So you just effectively have a test account right now if you play on your phone. And then the idea is once it goes live, you get the opportunity to either continue on your phone with the account you've been running during the tests, or you can switch that to your live account if you have one, for example, on your Xbox or on your PC, and then that's going to share your progress across everything. So that's exciting to look forward to, and that's the ultimate goal: full crossplay, true crossplay. I think they referred to it in their blog post when they originally announced 2.0. So that's exciting to look forward to. So this is Android. iPhone is supposedly on the way as well, and of course 2.0 is going to be on all platforms. So all platforms should get a revamp to reflect all of these changes. So here in the fish tank, on the YouTube that this video is going to be for, and sometimes on stream we play some of the mobile on stream, sorry, and we'll be looking to follow that through, and hopefully you guys can keep up to date with that. Hopefully if you're in one of the supported countries and you've got an Android device, check it out, see what it's like, give your feedback. If you're not in one of the countries that's available yet, then you can play vicariously through the fish tank. And here we see another huge push. We're going to shut this game down very quickly. I was just planning to do one game, but the first game was shredded through so quickly that it just seemed to make sense to go through and have another go. So hopefully that gives you guys a bit more of an insight. So that's Premades. So you can jump on now if you've got a friend, or you can jump in the Discord and see if anyone else is looking to play, and try it out for yourself. Now we'll load back through here and we'll just consider if there's anything else that we really need to mention. But as you can see, if you've looked at some of the older videos, there's a lot more progress. What stuff do I really want to show you? So we've got our quests down here. I like the name of this quest, the Fun Friendly Fight for Fortune, bit of a tongue twister, and the flavor text for that is finish a friendly fight with a friendly friend. We've got our achievements down here. Now we've got a lot here that I haven't claimed, so you just click on it, grab it if you want it. And actually I think there might be a claim all button there. Let's have a look. Boom. Okay, down the bottom right, you can't see it because my face is in the way, but I promise you there is a claim all button, and I'm going to click it, and not much happened. So I'll report that, just give them a bit of feedback. But it's good that it's there, not functioning quite properly. But remember, this is a beta product, so you expect these kind of things. Okay, well, that is the latest update with the Minion Masters Mobile. Remember, each patch is going to add more features to it, going to have it available in more countries. So a massive thanks for joining me here in the fish tank. Hopefully this gives you a good insight into where we are with this. If you've got any questions, or if you have any feedback, drop it in the comments, of course. Now remember, please subscribe if you like this content, drop a thumbs up if you like this video, and of course make sure you hit the bell, get your notifications on so you don't miss any Minion Masters content that I'm dropping here on YouTube. We're going to have tournament final stuff, we're going to have mobile updates, we're going to have patch notes. There's a patch dropping next week that's going to have a lot of cool stuff in it, so look out for that update. And that's pretty much all that I wanted to talk to you about. So I will see you again soon here on YouTube or on Twitch. But thanks for joining me. This is Bad as Fish, signing out.